Chapter 1 in this book is all about the truth about relativity, which briefly means that we not only tend to compare things with one another, but also tend to focus on comparing things that are easily comparable and avoid comparing things that cannot be compared easily. This reminds me of an example from just yesterday. I was going over to a friend's room and
Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Come on in.
how are you?
Good. How are you? Good. Do you want some tea or coffee before we get started?
So, what has just happened is that Gracie offered me an A option of tea and a B option of coffee. But in my head, I can't compare A and B. So by asking Gracie, what types of tea do you have? I'm looking for my A minus. What type of tea do you have?
I have green tea, which has a little bit less caffeine, but like still enough to keep you up. I have black tea, which has a ton of caffeine, depending on how tired you are, how long you need to stay up. Or I have herbal tea. I know it's like 8 p.m. I can't have caffeine after like 4 p.m. if I want to sleep that night, so I have that too.
I'll take some herbal tea.
Okay, awesome.
Let me tell you something about myself. I am a coffee drinker. I like my coffee strong and black, and I like my tea down the drain. But when Gracie offered me the A option of tea and the A minus option of another type of tea, I felt drawn to pick tea because I knew that I'd be getting not the worst option. We can use relativity to make decisions in our everyday lives, but the point is to not be swayed by the decoy. To do this, we need to be aware of when we're given a decoy to change our opinion to choose a different option. Chapter 2 is all about the fallacy of supply and demand. This talks about another method used to sway people's decisions, and this method is called herding. Every single one of you has experienced this since coming to Benedictine College. Don't believe me? Think back to freshman year in the CAF. So little freshman you walks into the CAF. There's so many food stations. There's so many people. And then you see comfort food. You know, the line is really long. You don't know what the food is, but you're hungry. And if you check what the food is, the line's only going to get longer. So what do? You trust that other people know what they're doing, and you get in line. And then the person behind you does the same thing, and they get behind you, and another one, and another one. And then you're all in line hoping that the comfort food station has at least okay food for tonight. And now for chapter 3, the cost of zero cost.
Wait, what? Those things don't make sense. They don't contradict each other.
But do they? Let's take an example at the Raven store. Everyone's been there. You're at the Raven store. You're looking at that cute shirt. What about that water bottle or mug? But then you sit there and contemplate, is it really worth $20 for this shirt? I already have a ton of BC gear in my room. And so you decide it's not, and you walk out.
Yeah.
But the second that you are at that BC basketball game and the team scores and you get your free t-shirt, the crowd's gonna go wild. And you better believe you're gonna be with every single one of those people reaching out, hoping that you get the free t-shirt. And you don't need these t-shirts, and you have a ton of t-shirts in your room. But why do you want it? Because it's free! Overall, I found these 3 chapters very intriguing, and I continually see examples of these in my everyday life. Till next time.